Hi, it's Christine here from Canon Christine, and I thought I would come on here and talk to you guys for a minute about NaNoWriMo. So if you're interested in hearing me talk about my first week writing for this year's NaNoWriMo, stay tuned. So for those of you who do not know what NaNoWriMo is, it is National Novel Writing Month, National Novel Writers Month, National Novel Writing Month. It's NaNoWriMo. And it is in the month of November, and this is really the first time I've ever tried to do it. I attempted last year, but very briefly. I think I wrote probably 3 days in the month of November last year. I can't remember what was going on in November, but I was like late to start and then just didn't get off the ground. I tried to they call them pantsers. I tried to just throw everything together and like wing it, like just pull up a blank document and start writing, and it did not go well. So this year I've kind of went about things totally different, which is rare for me because I tend to be a spontaneous, crazy woman instead of an organized, methodical lady. Did a lot of prep work this time. Some of what I did was watch a lot of YouTube videos, which sounds counterproductive, but in fact isn't when you're watching videos by other people who are doing NaNoWriMo and are more organized than you are, and might give you ideas for how to go about it in a manner that will work instead of what I did last year. So I watched videos by Marissa Mohi and other people who I can't think of their name off the top of my head, but I love Marissa Mohi. I love her videos. If you're not subscribed to her channel, subscribe to it, especially if you're a writer. She did an entire series through the month of October that discussed like prep for NaNoWriMo and prep for writing. And it really helped me to get an idea of how to go about getting ready for this writing project, because although I write for a blog, I have never been a writer. I've never tried to write fiction before. So this is really, maybe I did it in school, but I'm not someone who spent my entire life scribbling stories or poetry or whatever in journals. This is something new for me. So I initially was using pre-made templates for outlines and stuff on Evernote. So I had gone on Pinterest and I'd seen, different templates and stuff for outlines and character studies for like my main characters of my story. But when I went on Evernote, I noticed that they had pre-made templates. So because I'm lazy, I used the Evernote templates, and I had a couple stories in my mind that I'd been throwing around. I had the one that I initially started working on last year, and then I had another one. So initially I decided to go with a new one for this year. And I worked on my outline and my characters. I had photos of inspiration for my main character and her husband and her kids. And I thought I had a decent plot going. And come 1st of November, I started writing. I had like 5,000 words, I think, over 5,000 words, and then decided I did not like my story. Just didn't like it. I didn't like where it was going. It just didn't feel right. Everything I was writing felt like torture. Felt like I was pulling my teeth out every time I was writing. So I decided to scrap the whole thing yesterday and took the story that I'd started last year, rewrote my outline, redid my character stuff, and started over again. So I'm right now way behind on my word count. I'm back in the just thousands instead of multiple thousands. So I've got to play catch up, which we'll see how it goes. But the big thing is I've written every day in November, which for me is the big point of this, more so than hitting that 50,000 word count by the end of November. For me, a lot of this is about writing every day and getting into the habit of writing and proving to myself that I am capable of taking a project and getting to the end of it. So in the process of working on this adult women's fiction, women's chick lit. I don't know if I would call it chick lit. I don't know. But anyway, like this adult book. I also was reminded of a children's picture book series that I had been had floating around in the back of my head for years now. And because of just the confidence that I've started getting in writing with NaNoWriMo, I decided to start working on this picture book series. And I don't think that without watching all of these NaNoWriMo prep videos and these writing videos, and even the community that I've been a part of with book blogging and the authors that I've met and all of that, I don't think that without that, I would have just the confidence that I've all of a sudden got to work on this project. And right now, I just feel like I want to put a bunch of energy into that too. So although I'm going to keep writing this adult project for NaNoWriMo, I really am going to work on this children's project too. So yeah, so that's something that I'm working on at the moment, in addition to the blog and all that stuff, and the jewelry and everything else, and life and the kids and the husband and everything else. I don't know. So yeah, so NaNoWriMo. I don't think it's too late to start if you're interested in writing. Yeah, you can be like me and you'd be behind on your word count for a little while. But I think it's something to look into. I think it's really cool. You can go on the website, just Google NaNoWriMo and take a look at it. I also downloaded Scrivener, which is something I had been writing in like Evernote and mainly Evernote because I could pull it up on all of my devices. So if I wanted to like write on my phone for a little bit and then pull up something on my laptop, it would all be there, then pull it up on my desktop, and I didn't have to worry about syncing stuff between all of my devices or something special. But I did download Scrivener. If you're doing NaNoWriMo, you can download Scrivener and have a free trial through December. So I figured I could download it. I mean, it's only like $45, I think, anyway, but I could download it for free and work on it through December and decide if I liked it. And if I did like it, then I could buy it. And I think you get a discount code if you complete NaNoWriMo. So, and Scrivener, I don't know, I don't think I could describe Scrivener, so you might need to look it up online, but it's basically like a tool for writing and organizing your writing. And getting like all of your research and everything all in one spot. So it's a pretty involved system. So I have been watching YouTube tutorials for that too. But I think I'm figuring it out. So yeah, NaNoWriMo, I'm attempting to do it, and wish me luck. And I'd love it if you left a comment down below. Let me know if you're doing NaNoWriMo, if you've heard of NaNoWriMo, if you think I've lost my mind for scrapping my first story and starting over again on day 5. Love to know. And let me know if you are doing it, if there's anybody that you think I should follow on YouTube, any good writing videos, any other YouTubers who are yakking about writing that you think I should watch, because I have been all about the writing YouTubers recently. So yeah, let me know. Leave me a comment, and if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell if you want to know if I put something new up. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.